Hey all. As you've been aware, I have been on a leave of absence from uni since, what to say, March, April. Um, on the way to placement, I had a fall down the stairs, as a brief summary. Hurt my ankle. Uh, been having problems with it since, and um, it's gave me added problems to my knees, so they're like clicking and grinding whenever I bend them, and it's just been an absolute nightmare. Um, I'm still going through physiotherapy though now. Um, my nursing's not over though. I am due back on the 17th of November. Um, so this I will continue following the journey. That's why there's been no updates, because I've just been taking time to recover. Still struggle to do long distances. I'm having to use the crutch for that, but occupational health will be able to sort my placements and that, so I can take longer rests and sit down if needs be. So yeah, recovery's getting there, better than what I was. For the majority of it, I am actually back on my feet. So little apprehensive about going back, because I've been away. But I'm determined, and I'm going to do this, and I will get through it, and I will pass, and I will be a nurse. That's my goal. So when I go back in November, I'll only have, because I've not done my OSCE, which was the second year, end of second year clinical skills exam. I opted not to do that and just do it when I come back from my leave of absence. It was the easiest thing to do. So I've got my clinical skills. I need to go to the classes to refresh for the OSCE, so that's why I start back on the 17th of November. So it'll be like one class every 2 weeks or something I'll be in for. So it's not too bad. Right up until, I want to say, March next year for when my placement starts. And then I've just got one more course in the OSCE to do after the placement. So provided I pass all that, then should be good to go into third year, September next year. I'm actually gutted that I actually should be in third year right now. I'm so gutted about that. But it is what it is. I didn't ask to fall down the stairs, you know. These things happen, and there's not very much I can do about it. Like I say, it is what it is. I am going to get in touch with the unit to try and get my support and that in place for me coming back. I don't know when they set that up right enough, but I'd rather have my support worker in place for me going back, and having to wait for them to sort it out when I'm already there. It's not so bad that it eases me back in with like one class every 2 weeks for the clinical skills, so and it gives me extra refreshment for the OSCE, which is good. I have still been looking over my stuff to prepare me for it. A lot of the girls were saying it was pretty hard, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. And the other course as well, I've been studying for that. Can't exactly remember the name of that one. But I know the OSCE is basically we've got to go through the A to E, diagnose and tell the instructor what we think the issue is. So it can be like 4 conditions, one of 4 conditions that the patient has. So we'll see how it goes. As long as at 40% pass, as long as I hit that, then should be okay. Final exam, pretty sure it's a closed book. Everyone's had problems with it even previous years. Apparently it's ridiculously hard. Even the lecturers have said we wouldn't even be able to pass this, so yeah, I think there was quite a few that failed that for my year. I'm actually surprised how many for my year are actually on a leave of absence. I've just come back to repeat the end of second year, or the whole of second year, or the start of second year. We're all in different positions. But yeah, fingers crossed. Still got a wee bit to go yet before I'm back, so I'm just really focusing on my legs. I've got a gym membership, so I've just been on the treadmill, taking it easy, going a walk on that, just try and get moving again. Being cooped up in the house is no good for my anxiety either, so I want to kind of get that out the way as well. But all in all, still here, still going to have updates. I will still be back at uni. I will get through the rest of second year into third year. I will get through that and I will qualify as a nurse. That's my hope anyway. Positive vibes here. Give it all I've got anyway. But hope everyone's doing well. Don't go falling downstairs. I wouldn't recommend it. Not very nice. Especially when you're used to being independent and reliant on yourself. But yeah, I didn't ask for it. Obviously it was on my cards for some reason, but yeah. So hopefully I will have an update soon. As soon as I know any more about what's happening when I start up and things like that, and get my confirmation that everything's set up for me starting back, I will maybe post another update before I'm due to go back in. So until then, take care.